Hello! Welcome back to Nest of Guidance. I am Robin and I have a quick, easy, energetic forecast reading for you today that will start for you on Monday, January 26th and end on the Sunday, which is February 1st. I was like, what's dates, what's times, who knows? Anyways, let's get into it. I start this reading with a self-care card to see what self-care will support you throughout this week ahead, and that one was just like bloop bloop bloop, so I'm gonna go get that for you to see how you can care for yourself this week. Oh, interesting, there was 2 self-care cards for this week that finishes off January and also begins February. And the first one, I'm just gonna do this because I know that YouTube has been a little bit silly, I want to say, with some things, but the self-care for the first level of self-care, 111 New Beginnings, for this week of January 26th to February 1st is to love your body and care for your body. You literally would not be here watching this video, tuning into it, living your life without your body. So your body really deserves your love. And that is truly what the message on the back of the self-care card says, is to love your body, nurture your body, care for your body, listen to your body, I'm hearing, as one of the methods of self-care for this week. And the second form of self-care for you for this week is to set some positive intentions for yourself as this week, Sunday, February 1st, ends off the week with a new month, and February 1st is also the Celtic tradition and celebration of Imbolc, which is when the sun is finally hot enough to warm the soil so that the seeds that have been laid dormant can make their way to the surface of the soil to sprout for spring. So what a beautiful way to also love your body, listen to your body, and set those intentions for yourself for what you want to have sprout come spring and make its way to the surface of your reality with Imbolc on February 1st. And this says, what if the only resolution you made was to love yourself more? So as you, I'm sensing a theme here for this week of loving your body because it deserves your love, and also loving yourself entirely as a being for this entire week ahead. So what beautiful ways to care for yourself, to love your body, your mind, your heart, your spirit through this week and energies. And now I am going to go into my tarot deck and pull 3 cards for what the week holds. I do 1 card for Monday and Tuesday, which would be the 26th and 27th, 1 card for Wednesday and Thursday, which would be the 28th and 29th, and then we have 1 card for the full weekend, 333, collaborate, communicate, get out there and create, for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, which would be the 30th, the 31st, and February 1st. And I'm just going to choose whatever 3 cards are on the top of the deck. All right. Ooh, wow. No wonder love is such a huge theme for self-care and self-love this week, with these 3 cards flowing us into the month of love, February, with Valentine's Day in this month coming up. But I'm gonna have to see what card is on top of this deck that I have here, because we start Monday, Tuesday with the Knight of Cups, the hopeless romantic, the classic romantic, the energy of, following that intention of love right from the very beginning of the week, to swoon over your life, to romanticize your life. I'm hearing the Spirit wants you to give your chance to be that Disney prince or Disney princess. So if you're a divine feminine watching this, Monday, Tuesday is really your chance to be the Disney prince in your own life and follow the lead of that energy for yourself. And if you are a divine feminine, it's that chance to give your divine femininity that chance to be the princess, to be the flowy, feminine, natured being that you have the power to be, to follow your heart, to follow your inspiration, to let romance in. This is literally, it says in this card for Monday and Tuesday, that it's the energy of champagne and bubble baths and slow dances is the energy that we'll be riding through. But we'll be riding through with the horse back there, with the flow of energy for the beginning of the week on Monday and Tuesday. And I always pull a card for this little sealed envelope, and I'm just going to go with what's on top. Okay, whoa. So Monday, Tuesday, huge cycles are ending. Old stories are ending with the energy of this Valentine. It feels like Valentine energy. He also has roses, so you might see roses as a theme for you on Monday and Tuesday, leading you into these energies of love and splendor and bliss and flow and harmony for the beginning of the week. How bonkers is that? The world is the end of it, the end of the old story, in a really beautiful, harmonious way. And then on Wednesday and Thursday, the middle of the week, we have the Wheel of Fortune happening for us. So this is really like, as you follow your heart and tune into those new stories of love and loving yourself, you are on top of the world. On top of the world. I didn't even mean to say that. And this is divine fate. This is destiny. This is doors of opportunity opening. This is massive, I'm just hearing massive opportunities, things lining up for you in synchronicity, to see that the old stories are below you. You've come through them now. In midweek on Wednesday and Thursday, how beautiful is that? We also already have 2 major arcana cards. We have this energy on Monday and Tuesday with the Knight of Cups bringing through this massive message of the ending of the old story, the ending of the old cycle, leading you immediately into good fortune, good luck, doors of opportunity opening for you, bliss, more splendor. I'm hearing a message of this specific Wheel of Fortune card is also to follow the breadcrumbs of synchronicity and fate on Wednesday and Thursday to lead you onward to the rest of the week. So what a powerful week we have happening for us this last week of January and this first day of February. So for the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, January 30th, January 31st, and February 1st, we have the 6 of Cups. There is a lot of heartfelt energy in this week. A lot of, I'm hearing like ooey gooey lovey dovey energy in this week. We begin the week with the Cups, the Knight of Cups, which is action and movement forward from the heart, the emotions, the feeling, and the energies that flow. And then we end the week over the weekend, Friday to Sunday, with the 6 of Cups. And the 6 of Cups is nostalgia and reminiscing, seeing how this, even nostalgia and reminiscing how this week began for you with that huge message from the Knight of Cups, and then how things took those beautiful turns for you midweek, to see how far you've come even in a 7-day cycle. I'm hearing this is also over this weekend to use your powers of love and harmony, use those positive attention, using that energy of listening to your body to see not just how far you've come on this journey throughout this week, but throughout your entire life, throughout the whole year that was 2025, and throughout the last month of January, and also to take the cues from your inner child, to tune into your inner child, again, through your body, right? Because we have that body card there. And also take the advice from your future self, your future elder, your inner elder. So what would light up the eyes of your inner child? What would make them like go with excitement and joy and gratitude and like giggles, I'm hearing? And what would also make your future elder, your future self, proud? Like I'm hearing like F yes, like we did it, we came through it, we made it, We're here now. We took the steps we needed to connect the dots we needed to. And that is how you end this week. What a full circle to go from this beautiful message on Monday and Tuesday to of following your heart, potentially connecting to some romance as well with the Knight of Cups that leads to old endings of cycles coming through for you, to really like coming through new energy with the Wheel of Fortune. These are also, again, 2 major arcana cards. So a lot of big energy this last week of January. And then to end the week with this beautiful energy of, look how far we've come. Look how much has changed in just 7 days. Look where we are now. Wow, that is such a huge question, like statement coming through right now. Just as I said that, look where we are now. So take some time, especially during the weekend on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, to give yourself some gratitude, give your body some gratitude. Look, 11/11, I was about to say, look back at those intentions you just set for yourself for this week and show yourself some love, because look at how far you've come already just from January 1st to January 26th, or whenever you're watching this, and see how far you've come, because you've truly come so far, even in 7 days. And like, doors of synchronicity and fate can open midweek instantaneously, and you have that power in you. So thank you so much for tuning in to this weekly energy forecast, and I will see you in my next reading. If you would like a reading with me in person, I am on the app Lift Talk and My Star. I also do Zoom half-an-hour readings for clients personally as well, and you can follow me on Instagram as well, where I post shorts and self-care cards like you saw in this reading on my story, all nest of guidance everywhere you go. And I will see you in my next reading. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you there.